just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The veteran Jason Sanders ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Give up the middle to Harris. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On the return, here's Washington. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now the 2nd-year man, Devon Achane. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and At this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's a 3rd and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The Steelers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Russ into the hands of Pickens. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Wilson. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That is caught. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Dolphins offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Tua, gonna give it to Achane. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Man in motion is Berrios. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's Jake Bailey now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. That is caught downfield by Pickens. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
We talk so much about starting fast and then trying to sustain that throughout the course of the game. That's exactly what they're doing here. They've got the early lead, but they're not content to just sit on the ball. They're looking to extend it. Nice start here to this drive. Once they cross midfield, then it goes into go mode. You're trying to come away with points every single time you have the ball. It's a good way to start this game here in the 1st quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Wilson. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but He was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
That's Washington, the man in motion. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Another run here with Harris. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's 3rd and 2. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's a Steeler first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They run it over center with Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Wilson to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. This one grabbed by Austin. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. In motion, it's Waddle. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. A run up the middle with Achane. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Miami. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Wilson now to throw on third down. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that'll set up 4th down.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39. Now it's Tua. He'll swing this one out wide. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there.
And he's in! Tyreek Hill! Touchdown, Dolphins! What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Wilson lines up in the pistol. That's to the big tight end, Freiermuth.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now some movement up front. Flags down, mistake-filled 1st half continues. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A run with Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, Wilson. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Out of the gun, here's Russ. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
This one caught at the 4. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Chance to get the lead before the break. Here we go. 4th down and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. One final throw before the break. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll run with Achane. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Harris. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On the give, it's Harris. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Now Russ. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Off he goes. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the 1st down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Now Wilson. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. He finds Austin with the grab. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The 3-4 defense, Mike, is predicated on the big man over the center, the nose tackle. He's big, he's strong, he takes up the entire middle of the defense, and that's exactly what we just saw on that play. He makes the stop for no gain.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers move out front. It's 9-7.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now a first down throw for Tua. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss. There in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground is H.A. And he'll take this to about the 28. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. It is 3rd and 10. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. He's got his man, it's Hill. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. His fullback releasing, and he's gonna bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, this is H.M. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Man in motion is Berrios. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. Stopped at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, Man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They go play action now. The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. To throw is Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Tua. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it. On
play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, they leave Hill wide open. How'd they do that? He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Now Tua. First down throw there is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Hill brought in motion. Third and long. Here's Tua. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll be stopped here short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second and a yard. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They go play action with Wilson. It is brought in the end zone. Mike Williams. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A run out of the gun with Warren. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Austin brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On first down, right back to Harris. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll give it to Harris again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and it's Harris.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right, but they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.